Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new foundation that Hourglass Cosmetics came out with. It is a stick foundation called the Vanish foundation. So I'm super excited. This is my first high-end foundation and my first stick foundation, so I'm going to review it for you guys. So let's just begin. So we're going to start with the packaging. So, like I said, it's called the Vanish foundation, which makes me assume that it's supposed to be full coverage, but it says Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. It comes in the shiny, kind of just rectangle packaging. It's very small and simple packaging, which I like. It says formula is highly concentrated, only a small amount is needed. Lightly dot it onto the forehead, cheeks, and chin, and blend with a brush. Use the Vanish foundation brush to blend it to get the most seamless finish, which I do have the brush. I got the brush too. So I'm gonna just open it up, and there's like so much hype over this foundation because it's like a triangle. It comes with a little, it comes with directions. That's interesting. I want to see what the directions say. Oh, it says the same thing that was on the box. Okay. So, it comes in this triangle packaging that everyone is like freaking out about because Illuminati and whatever. But I think that this packaging is so sleek. It's that dark brown again. It's like dark brown, shiny. It says Hourglass right there on the cap. And it's just a little pyramid like this. And it feels heavy. It feels like high quality. And I just think it's very sleek looking. I got mine in the shade Nude. So it's called Vanish Nude, and I'm hoping that it's going to be the right color. So it comes out in a triangle like this. As you can see, it's just a stick. I'm going to open up the brush next. It just comes in the same exact packaging, except it's the brush. I broke a nail today, so don't mind my nub. I don't even know how it broke. I was getting ready to film, and I looked down, and I saw that I broke my nail. So, fantastic. But let's see, the brush looks like this. It's in that same color. It says Hourglass on it. I'm just going to try to get the packaging off with my gimpy nail real quick. Okay, so the brush is very dense and it's at a little bit of an angle, if you can see. It's like, it's at a little bit of an angle, which I think is interesting. So obviously, they know what they're doing. If they created a brush for this foundation, it must be the best brush to use. It's very soft but very dense, which I understand because when you have a cream foundation they can be really thick, so you're going to want a really dense brush. This brush feels really, really good. Oh, and by the way, the foundation is $42 and I have absolutely no idea how much the brush is. I don't remember. I will leave it linked down below along with where you can buy it and how much everything is. But it does come with this little card, and it says that there's double the amount of pigment versus traditional foundations. The formula adjusts to your body temperature to blend in. It's 12-hour waterproof wear. They have 26 shades, which is like the best part of this foundation. They have a shade for everyone. It's PETA approved foundation brush, cruelty-free. You're supposed to prep your skin with the Veil Mineral Primer, which I don't have. I'm not going to use a primer because when I test my foundation, I like to do it bare skin, just to see what the foundation can do on its own. But anyways, and then it just has some stats, like trying to promote themselves. Alright, we are going to apply this foundation. I'm so pumped right now. So, it says to dot it on your face and then blend it in. And like I said, mine's in the shade Nude, but all that information will be linked down below, of course. It's very easy to twist. I feel like the packaging, you can definitely tell is very high quality. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to start. Hopefully this is the right color. Oh no, it's way too light. I suck at picking foundation colors. Like, what the heck? I always get one that's too light, but it's okay because I'm still gonna review it for you anyways. But wow, it feels like butter. It feels so creamy. If you can see, the edges are already like molded down from their point just from doing that because it's so creamy. So I think I probably put way too much on because it says you only need a little bit, so I definitely probably just screwed myself, but let's just see. I'm going to start. I can tell you right off the bat, it feels like I have it on my face. It feels so buttery. I'm going to start blending it in. Oh wow, it blends in really easily. I love this brush. It's a very creamy product for a foundation stick. I expected it to be way harder to blend, but it's definitely very creamy. And this is my first time trying a stick foundation too though, so just keep that in mind. I wish that I got the right shade. I literally just suck so bad at picking foundation shades, like what the hell. Alright, now that I'm an absolute ghost because I picked the wrong shade, this sucks so bad. I feel so bad that I did this. Wow, it's way too light. Don't pick on me in the comments. Don't pick on this because holy crap. I will fix it with my other makeup, but I don't know how I feel about this. I know that you're probably really distracted by the fact that this is way too light for me, which I don't even know how that's possible because when I picked the color, it did not look like that. I just dropped it. It did not look like that online. So that's kind of weird. Maybe be wary of that. When I look at it in the mirror, it looks very dry. Like, it doesn't feel drying on the skin, but my skin looks dried up. I don't know if that's because it's too light for me and it's like highlighting my imperfections, but I really don't like the way that it looks on my skin. I just feel like it looks kind of like dry and flaky. I'm not even kidding. It's settling into my wrinkles already. Wow, I'm actually really disappointed by this. This is my first high-end foundation and I thought it was going to be amazing. It's a very matte finish, which I don't go for typically. I like a dewy finish. Let me know if you think that it's just because it's the wrong color. But it just doesn't look good to me. It does not look very full coverage either. And I used more than they recommended. Let's just... I don't know if you guys can see the texture of my skin. But it does not look good. Like, it just does not look good. I'm going to go ahead and finish my face of makeup and come back. I'm going to fix the color, don't worry. I'm not very impressed right now, though. So before I finish my makeup, I just wanted to let you know, I put another layer on, and it looks way better. Yeah, for sure. I put another layer on and now it is way more full coverage. My skin looks a lot better, but I still don't like the finish of this foundation. Like, it just looks so dry and like crusty. But definitely a hell of a lot better with 2 layers. But that's not what this foundation is supposed to be. You're supposed to only have to use a little bit and have it be fine. And with my second layer, I put a lot on. But it is buildable. Now I'm going to go fix this scary ghost face so that you guys don't run away and hide. Alright, so I am not going to lie to you. I put a full layer of my Maybelline Fit Me on top. Now, I know that's not how you're supposed to do a foundation review. I never do that, but I absolutely had to because I just hated the way that it looked. But what's weird is after I put a layer of the Maybelline Fit Me foundation on top, my face looks very good. It looks better than it looks with the Fit Me on its own. So I kind of think that if you want this foundation, I think it's better as a base, and then put your favorite foundation on top. So for example, if the Fit Me is not full coverage enough for you, try this foundation underneath. Or if you have oily skin, you should definitely use this foundation as a base because it's very matte. So I think it would be great for you guys to put it on your face as a base and then put your favorite foundation on top to make it a little bit more matte and a little bit more full coverage. Looking at my face now, it looks flawless. But I did put a full layer of the Fit Me on top because I thought I was going to come back on here and say, screw it, I hate it. But I think that it's just not a good foundation on its own. It is a helper. Which, I will give them credit, a lot of the time when someone comes out with a foundation stick, they use it for concealer, they use it for contouring. It's supposed to be used for different things. I just think that since it's called a foundation stick, it should be able to hold its own as a foundation. And to me, this one doesn't. I guess maybe if you like matte foundation, maybe you'll feel completely different. So leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've tried this. I'll look up some reviews of it and see what other people are saying because I'm interested to see if I'm like the odd one out that like doesn't like it. But, yeah, I mean, my face looks really, really good now, so I don't know. I've never had this experience before. Usually every product I get, I can make work, which I guess I made this work, but you know what I'm saying? Like, usually every product I get, like, I like it. It's just weird for me not to like a product, but I would give it a 5 out of 10. I say it gives you full coverage if you put a lot of it on. I don't like the matte finish. I think it looks drying. It doesn't feel drying, but it looks drying. It's very creamy. It just looks dry. So if you like matte, it's a pro. If you like dewy, it's a con. You kind of have to use a lot of product, but not a lot to me. Like, I'm used to doing that, but I think that since they advertise, oh, you only have to use a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I hope that you guys take this review and run with it. You know, you have your own opinion after watching this video. I just think that it is the formula that I don't like. The way it looks. It feels great. It blends in great. It just doesn't look great when it's finished. I just feel like it highlights your flaws. And that could totally be because I got a really light shade on accident. So, because the lighter the shade, like, the more it emphasizes your flaws, I feel like. So, I don't know. Play around with it. Look for some other reviews. Let me know what you think. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I'm not a huge fan of it, but maybe if I get it in my shade and try it out again, I'll have a better chance and maybe add some oil to it or something to make it less... It doesn't feel drying though, but I don't know. I'll just do what I did today and just pile myself with highlighter and then we'll be okay. But that's pretty much, I think, all I have to say. Leave me any comments down below if you have any questions and I will be glad to answer them for you. And yeah, I shall talk to you guys in the comments.